Week 2 is here. You may be in a super flex league. You may have a one quarterback league, and maybe you have Dak Prescott, or maybe you have Matthew Stafford, whatever the case may be, and you're shaking. You're saying who to start, what to do. I don't know what's going to happen. I'm bringing you 4 start quarterbacks and 4 sit quarterbacks in some of these situations. Once again, guys, I said in the last video, relax. Some of these guys you are going to start. Some of the guys that you were in question, like Matthew Stafford, like a Russell Wilson, whatever the case may be, you're probably panicking. Relax, calm down, all right? Now let's get into the video. My first must-start quarterback this week is Matt Ryan versus the Jacksonville Jaguars. Matt Ryan is in store for a massive game this week. The Jags in week 1 gave up the 3rd most points to the quarterback position to, mind you, Carson Wentz, who scored over 35 fantasy points. That is incredible. That is crazy. I was not expecting that from Carson Wentz. I expect that from Matt Ryan this week. Okay, he threw the ball over 50 times this past week. They did go into overtime with the Houston Texans, but you're playing the Jags. You have Michael Pittman, you have JT. You expect Matt Ryan to go off this week. So I'm starting Matt Ryan in a 2 quarterback league or in a 1 quarterback league. Let's hypothetically you have a Dak Prescott or you're in question of somebody. Drop it in the comments down below if you are in question, if it's Matt Ryan or somebody else. But keep it simple, stupid. That is an acronym we use. KISS. Keep it simple, stupid. Don't overthink. Start Matt Ryan if you need a quarterback. At number 2, we have Trey Lance versus the Seattle Seahawks. I said this once before, and it's one too many times, I feel like. Did you watch that game? Did you see the weather? Did you, please tell me, do you think it was appropriate for Trey Lance to throw that ball in any way at any point in time at some point in that game? It was terrible. He couldn't see, you couldn't even see the game. They had to put digital markers to show us where they were actually on the field. That's how bad it was. Okay, relax. I am shocked that he even threw the ball for 28 times. But the good thing is that he rushed 13 times. Once again, relax, people. I am starting Trey Lance with confidence. The Seattle Seahawks played decent against Russ, but there is no way Trey Lance and the Seattle Seahawks is not going to take off against the Seattle Seahawks. So I'm starting Trey Lance. Keep it simple, stupid. And at number 3, give me Derek Carr versus the Arizona Cardinals. Look, Derek Carr and Davante Adams did their thing. 17 targets for Davante Adams this past week in his first game with Derek Carr. Back with Derek Carr, as I should say. Look, this Chargers defense, it's stacked. You got to give them credit. They played decent. It was actually it's a really good defense in my opinion. But now they go and play the Arizona Cardinals, who gave up the most fantasy points to the quarterback position in week 1. That was Patrick Mahomes. Understand, every time you play against Patrick Mahomes, you probably should expect him to go off on you. But now Derek Carr is back at home. He's going back at Vegas, where they all started with him and Davante Adams out there in Reno. So I'm actually really excited about this game. This is probably my best must start of this week. I've really liked Derek Carr over some quarterbacks like Tua, Trevor, Mitch Trubisky. Some of these guys that maybe you're saying, well, they had better weeks than Derek Carr this past week. I understand, but the matchup is favorable according to obviously that everything that happened in week 1, only 1 week. But I'm really excited to start Derek Carr going into week 2. And at number 4, we have Carson Wentz. I'm already laughing. I can't believe I'm saying this. Carson Wentz against the Detroit Lions. Boy, did he had an up and down game. Well, I remember texting with Zach, oh, Carson Wentz, he's the answer. Next minute, oh gosh, Carson Wentz, welcome back. Throwing interceptions when it's a prime time, when you needed to drive the ball down the field. It was a classic game, but he threw 4 touchdowns and finished as a QB3 in week 1. That's incredible. The Lions gave up the fourth most points, in week 1 to the quarterback position. Come on. I mean, how can you not start Carson Wentz this week? Once again, I'm definitely starting him over some favorable guys, potentially, Trevor Lawrence, Mitch Trubisky, maybe even Tua. Maybe I'm eyeing Tua. He's playing the Ravens, a little bit tough. Let us know if you have any questions. Carson Wentz, once again, put up 37 points. I don't think you're going to get 37 points. I'm more thinking 25, maybe to 27 points. I think you start Carson Wentz with confidence here, and you say, you know what? I really hope he goes off. This is a shot in the dark for me. I don't have as much confidence maybe Zach would have, because I started laughing at the beginning of this take. But start Carson Wentz with confidence. Now my 2 must-sit quarterbacks of this week is Marcus Mariota versus the Los Angeles Rams. There is no way Marcus Mariota is going to go to Los Angeles with Aaron Donald, with Jalen Ramsey, who are pissed that they literally just got shot on against Josh Allen and the Bills. That's not going to happen. There's no way Marcus Mariota is going to come in and say, you know what, yeah, I can score 3 touchdowns. You know, I can throw the ball on these guys. No way I can see that happening. So I am sitting Marcus Mariota this week. He had a decent week this past week. I don't see it happening. A lot of sacks, a lot of interceptions. If anything, you should be starting the Rams defense this week. So sit Marcus Mariota. And my last sit quarterback is Ryan Tannehill versus the Buffalo Bills on Monday Night Football. I do not see a way where the Bills are going to give Ryan Tannehill a good option, a good opportunity to really get going. He has 2 rookie wide receivers in Kyle Phillips and Treylon Burks, who did decent, by the way, in week 1. And then Derrick Henry as well in the backfield. By the way, they have Roberto Woods, who he only targeted twice in the game versus my New York Giants. They need to get him going, but I don't see that happening coming into this week. The Buffalo Bills gave up the 3rd least amount of points, to the quarterback position. There is no way Ryan Tannehill is going to be that guy for you this week. So sit him. There are so many guys I would rather be starting, potentially also based on matchup. Is that Mitch Trubisky? Is that Daniel Jones? You know, is that, Trevor Lawrence? There's so many other quarterbacks we can really talk about based off matchup that I would rather start than Ryan Tannehill versus these Buffalo Bills. Guys, keep it simple, stupid. Don't overthink it. I'm not starting Ryan Tannehill, not even in the super flex option. Maybe there's guys on the waiver wires you can potentially pick up. Maybe there's a Carson Wentz on the waiver wires, a Jared Goff on the waiver wires, whatever the case may be. So definitely go check that out. These are my 4 start quarterbacks and my 2 sit quarterbacks this week. Let me know if you have any questions down below in the comments. Please like the video. And as always, we go live at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Saturday. Once again, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Saturday to answer all of your start sit questions. Once again, guys, kiss. Keep it simple, stupid. Do not overthink it. Relax. It was only week 1. We're going into week 2. Let's get some more trends happening and let's really break it down together. So keep it simple, stupid, relax. Good luck week 2.
Yo, what's good? Thanks for watching. We got a lot more videos.
A lot more.
If you want more videos,
watch it.
You can also subscribe
right now
if you want to.
You need to.
And lastly, don't forget that you can sign up to support the show and get exclusive content by going to patreon.com/FantasyLand fam.